In this video, we are going to be looking at marginal rate of substitution. Marginal rate of substitution. By marginal rate of substitution, we are looking at the amount of commodity Y that will be given up to attain extra unit of commodity X. You know, when you talk about marginal rate of substitution, you are looking at the number of a particular commodity that will be given up in order to have extra units of another commodity. And when you look at this critically, you will understand that we are just trying to maintain a particular level of satisfaction. If you look at this table we have here, which is a difference table, we have 6 combinations here. And when you look at the first combination, when we consume 1 of commodity X, we consume 18 of commodity Y. But when we look at the second combination now, we want to increase our commodity X from 1 to 2. Automatically, we have to reduce our Y. Why? Because we must maintain the same level of satisfaction. If you want to maintain the same level of satisfaction, if you are increasing one, the other must be less. That is why we say that at this point now, there must be foregone Y. So we must reduce our Y. So the rate at which we reduce our number of Y to have extra units of X, that is the marginal rate of substitution. Or we can say the number of Y that we reduce so that we have extra units of commodity X, so as to maintain the same level of satisfaction. I mean, take it again. So as to maintain the same level of satisfaction, that is marginal rate of substitution. And that is why we say 5:1. 5:1 means that we have reduced Y by 5 to have extra units of 1. And the formula for that is this. What I just said now, this is the formula for marginal rate of substitution, X for Y. When you say X for Y, it means that how many Y, so the second one is you are going to mention now, that how many Y are you going to reduce to have X? But if I write it this way, Y, X, it means marginal rate of substitution of Y for X. It means how many X will I forgo to have extra unit of Y. But if I write it this way, X, Y, it means how many number of Y, are you getting it now? I'm going to reduce to have extra unit of X. So this is the formula. We have minus, bracket open, change in Y over change in X. This negative is there, and you're going to see the reason why we put the negative now. Let me do this for you now. If I want to find this now, I have my minus, then I have my change in Y. Change in Y, I'll be having Y2 minus Y1 over change in X, X2 minus X1. So I'm talking about Y here. What I have here, that's what I've splitted here. Y2 means new Y. Y1 means old Y. X2 means new Y. X1 means old Y. Now, when you do this now, you have my minus bracket. Y2, this is my new Y. New Y is the Y on the row which we are working on. We are working on this row. So the only Y you see here is a Y1, which is 13. 13. The minus, Y2. Y2 first. Y2 is the Y on the row which we are working on, which is here. So this is 13. Y2 is 13 minus Y1. Y1 is the one that is preceding the new Y. So just look up. The Y you say above that Y2 is the Y1, which is the old Y. And you say is 18. Over, that is upon X2. X2 is the X on the row we are working on, which is 2. Minus X1 is the one before it. So at this point now, I'll be having minus brackets. 13 minus 8, that will give you minus 5. Over 2 minus 1, 1. The minus times minus, that will give me 5 over 1. That is why I have 5. 5:1. For the extra one, we have foregone 5 of commodity Y. That is just how to solve it. Please subscribe and get more of our video.